I was in charge of finding the tight ends, evaluating them all over the country, figuring out who I wanted to offer, and recruiting those players. Well, I also at the same time have to do all the recruiting, coach my current team, game plan on the weekdays, and all that kind of stuff. So during the season, I'm not all that focused on evaluating the best tight ends from Louisiana. I don't even know who they are because I'm focused on the season. Where some programs now, Texas Tech is a great example of this, have changed the structure where they said, listen, it doesn't really make sense for our coaches to decide who they're going to offer. Just like in the NFL, the scouts and the general manager decide who the players are, the coaches coach. So at Texas Tech, they're saying we're taking off the plate of our coaches. We're taking off their plate any evaluation of players. Coaches are no longer in charge of evaluating the talent. That's going to be the personnel department who are going to go watch the high school film and decide who we're going to offer and recruit. And that flows up to the GM, and then I think it flows to the head coach. And then the coaches, the coordinators, position coaches, get told who they're recruiting. Just like in the NFL, they get told who they're going to coach. Now, I'm sure the coaches have some say, but for the most part, it's kind of separating the personnel department from the coaching staff. Coaches are just recruiting now. They're getting told who to recruit, and then they're coaching whoever they get. And I think that kind of structure we're going to see more and more of in college sports as things get crazier and crazier.
Right, and you actually see it, I know Dion is doing it at Colorado. You see a lot of these staffs now actually, look, you go to the website and you click on coaches, and it's no longer, head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, position coaches. No, you're seeing player personnel. You're seeing who's responsible for NIL. Each one of college staffs are now expanding, and there's so much, and it's almost the off the field guys that aren't on the sideline, that aren't practicing and running individual every single day. Those guys in the personnel department are almost, if not more important than those guys coaching up the X's and O's.
You think about a guy like Courtney Morgan at Alabama now, general manager at Alabama.
Right. Was at Washington, correct?
It was at Washington with Kalen DeBoer. Was at Michigan before that.
Correct. He's the guy that's responsible for literally putting these rosters. Yeah. It was kind of funny. The national championship game, was basically based off of, it was like, hey, man, these are your two rosters that you created, and now they're both in. And, who's the first guy that guy hired when he went to Alabama? The guy that put my roster together.
Yeah, Courtney Morgan's become one of the more powerful figures in college football because of that.